Yo, welcome. In this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to make terrain, how to blend terrain textures, and how to make a skybox. Alright, let's start with the terrain. We want to make, we want to make a big brush first. Select the cork texture, go to patch and simple terrain mesh. Alright, you can select a number here. This number, width and height are going to section your terrain mesh. You will see when I press OK, you have these parts here. What I want to give that texture real quick grass texture. I'm going to Normandy ground and give it, let's say I want first of all I want a walkable texture. You can see the difference here on these textures. There are textures with the white outline like these two, and with non-white outlines. When a texture has the white outline, it's only a blend texture. Also, you can't walk on if I give this patch this texture, a player can't walk on it. He will just fall through it and fall. Yeah, he will fall through it. Now, let's say I want to give it this texture. Okay, this grass texture is fine for me. Realign the brush, realign the terrain, so it's a smooth surface. Select it real quick. Yeah, that's nicer. Okay, let's say we want to make like a small pavement or like a small trench here. What we can do is select it, press V on your keyboard to bring up the vertices, and you can drag those vertices. I will show, select them like this and drag them around. You can see what happens. We can also select a whole line and drag all around. But yeah, I want to show a different way. Let's press V again to hide the vertices and press Y on your keyboard to bring up the advanced patch editing tool. What we want to go, we want to make a small hill and a small trench like. So I'm gonna adjust the amplitude a little bit for down because 2 would be just too high. I select paint height and height. Now hit Alt on your keyboard and hold it. Now you can press the left mouse button to bring the hills up. You see that here? Yeah. I just want to make some small hills, and with the right mouse button you can make like trenches. Exactly like this. We made an uneven ground, as you can see. Alt right mouse button is to make it lower, and Alt left mouse button is to make it higher. Now let's say we have all that green texture here and we want to make another texture inside this little trench here. What we're going to do is first close the advanced terrain editing tool with pressing Y again. Select the terrain, copy it, and I will show you. I put it a little bit above here so we can see it better. Now you have to select a blending texture, like all the ones with that white outline are blending textures. Let's say I want this one. Now hit Y again, and this time we're going to press flatten. I want a higher amplitude as well, and press tick alpha. Now with Alt left button you're going to remove all that painting here, all that texture. You can do that here. and also on this side. Let's say you removed too much of it, you can hit Alt right mouse button to re-add it again. Alright, like this. Let's say I'm happy with it. I'm gonna press Y and escape, and now I'm going to realign it so the textures or the two ground levels are exactly above each other. Okay, you won't see it like this here, but later, or it's just a bug of the Radiant, you need to select both again and it will show like it will look like. You have some artifacting here, but that will be gone when you compile your map. Alright, now let's say we have another terrain patch here. Go to terrain, simple terrain mesh, let's say it's the same density. Alright, and let's say we have this road here. And yeah, let's say we want to make it a little bit curvy. I'm sorry, you can select multiple lines here with the vertices. Nothing nice, just to show it to you. Okay, this is our road. Okay, but how do we, yeah, let's leave it a little bit higher as well. Let's say, how do we connect these two together? What you can do is you press that one, the one terrain which you want to connect first, and then the second one. Make sure you select both here. So bring out the vertices again, and now you select these two and press Ctrl K, and you will see those two patches are realigned together. Now make this for all those things. Just hit Ctrl K on your keyboard, and it will weld those things together. And they are perfectly aligned. I will go through one by one. All right, that's our road here. Now let's say, okay, my terrain here is too thick here, and I want to cut away like those three first lines. I bring up the verts again. Now what I do is Control Shift click, and it will select the whole line, as you can see. And what I also want to do is to press Control Shift X. What it does, you don't see a change, but what it did, it made those two patches separate from each other. Now we could move it away. We could split that however we want. Alright, just for showcasing. Let's put it back. What we also can do here, just a little gimmick for our little ground here. We can make like a small water inside, some small puddles. For that we're going to Textures, SFX, and we search for a water SFX, like dam water. It will look red, like a red box inside here of Radiant, but in game it's the water. Alright, now we made our terrain. Okay, let's start with a skybox. For the skybox, we are going. All right. Oh, I see that video is already too long. I will make a cut here and show you how to make a skybox in the next one. All right. See ya.